Hello, 425. This is Alex here, and we're going to be messing with Screenr, and I'm going to use Screenr to kind of explain to you what I did with Wikispaces. I tried to build a website within Wikispaces for like a futuristic classroom, and so I messed around with a lot of the tools that are available through Wikispaces. It is kind of a difficult program to start working with, but I think it's best to just kind of explore it a little bit. So right here, this screen is the kind of home page. I'm using the Wikispaces Classroom setting. I'm using a 30-day free trial, and I think that they are charging for it later. So it's kind of a new program. They just kind of introduced it, but it's got a lot of tools that are applicable to our classroom. So it's really easy to make different pages. You can come over here and just click Make a New Wiki. And it's got these different settings right here, and the type of wiki type is what you're going to want to do is do classroom if you're going to be using the tools that are available through this program, such as like a news feed and formative assessment features. If you don't want to use that, you can just make a general wiki, which works just like a Wikispace normally does, or use it as a website to make your own basic website, much similarly like Google Docs or Google Sites, pardon me. And up here is where you can put your name of your site and how your students can access it. So for here, I kind of created a student-teacher wiki site, and then also a hypothetical second period current world problem site. The student-teacher site was originally, I was going to start creating it so I could have all my resources that I've been taking from my student teaching experience and putting them on the cloud and on the web, such as for my social studies methods classes, I have my like DBQ over here, and it gives me kind of an outline of like what my DBQ will look like, or for example the inquiry lesson, what I've gotten from some of my teachers. So it's a good way to store a lot of your information on the cloud. Stuff like your syllabus and that kind of thing. This is my ecology plan that I made for 432. But it's really easy to upload this kind of stuff. You just go over here and you have your upload right over here where you can add a page, you can upload a file, you can start discussions, kind of like Facebook. It's just like the news feed. And then you have your project over here, which I'll talk about in the second period current world problems page that I've created. And then you also have your calendar where you can add different events. So this here is your account page where you can kind of see where all your activity has been going on. So you have your favorite wikis right here, which you have your classroom homepage right here, the student teaching one, which I was just at, and then the period 2 social studies. So we're going to go there. And so here is kind of your news feed where you can just kind of like input discussions. And if your students add as members, they can comment on these things and participate in different areas. So they can upload files. Here I've created a project. This is where you could create a project. But let's see, let's go. So if your students want to view any projects, they just go up here to projects. And I've created one called norm building activity, where you can put your students into different groups. So these students are going to come up with bad norms, and these students are going to come up with helpful norms, and then we're going to collaborate using this tool. Wikispaces Classroom also has integrated a calendar where you can keep track of when things are due, such as we're starting the norm building activity on this day. And if you want to, if you start using all your projects and assignments are uploaded onto here, you can actually the site will track your engagement of students based on how much they're logging in and how much they're participating when they're logged in as their members. But this has been a really basic introduction to this resource. I think there are a lot of different sites that are really helpful for making classroom web pages. I'd really like to see Wikispaces Classroom become available for more than 30 days and become a little more user-friendly, have some kind of video tutorials to kind of help you figure out how to use this resource, because it can be very difficult. Thanks for listening. Bye.